big body that we try to be physical with him, and then, of course, when he gets those calls, he's capable of knocking all the free throws down as well. So just he can play overall basketball game and does do everything. So really tough cover.
What was Will trying to tell you guys to do in the huddles in those fourth quarter timeouts to try to slow him down a little bit?
Trying to force him to the crowd. Obviously, he does a great job facing up, and he sees where the double team is coming from. And I think we a couple times put our hands in, and he got, when they were on the bonus, he got to free throw line too easily. A couple of dumb fouls, I think, and but obviously it's credit to him. He does a really good job of making us adjust and bring everything we got, and then he makes the right read. So.
Will said maybe the thing he was most frustrated about tonight was that they had 14 blocks against you guys, and just kind of your spacing and overall offensive execution. What did you see on that end, and what do you want to improve on?
I mean, yeah, that. Just gotta keep playing the way we've been playing and being successful at moving the ball and having off the ball cuts and just play that way. I think we went to the ball movement wasn't the same as it's been before. Again, credit them; they played good defense. But then, yeah, it comes down to our spacing when we did try the ball. It's having the outlets to kick out rather than having to throw up some difficult shot and that ends up getting blocked. So we gotta work on our spacing, get that right, and just keep working from there.
Was that something that they caused the spacing issues, or was that something kind of you guys just weren't focused on enough?
Sure, a little bit of both. They were physical with us, and we knew that coming in that they're gonna do that. So wasn't surprised, but just still, I think we were kind of out of our spots that we need to be on. We're executing our stuff, and so yeah, we definitely got to watch film of that and how to create the open looks that we've been getting, just with ball movement and slashing and executing the right way. So just gotta keep doing that.
Just with how Embiid played, how all that offensive issues, was it a silver lining that you guys were that close at the end?
No moral victories, especially when a guy has a night like that. So we came here to win the game, and we didn't get the job done. So it's disappointing, but we're gonna regroup, and we got a lot of basketball being played. So we're gonna go home and regroup and try to protect home court.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Lauri.
Thank you.
Most is Philly had 14 block shots. That's a lot of poor spacing and poor decision making. Credit to Philly, they played well. Embiid played a great game, took advantage of our lack of discipline, guarding the ball and fouling, and we still had a chance to win. It's been a frustrating night for our group, but it's something that we can definitely learn a lot from. We look forward to getting back home.
When you say it's been a frustrating night, what do you think? Where does the peak of that frustration come from?
Yeah, I thought this game was not representative of how we want to play. I thought we started the game great. We controlled the tempo. Our spacing was very good. Our execution was good, and as the game went on, that did not continue, and it put us in a tough spot against a good team and a very good player down the stretch.
What would you have liked to see differently against Embiid, especially down the stretch?
I would have liked to have seen us do a little bit better job on the ball, not getting beat with the first dribble, and then I think when you come to help, you have to keep your hands out. He's a master at drawing fouls. He does the sweep through very, very well. And when you play the fourth quarter of an NBA game in the bonus for the majority of it, defense is very hard, especially against a physical player like that.
tried to double and then kind of went away from it a little bit, or at least were less quick on the double. What did you kind of notice about those situations in particular?
Yeah, I thought our communication and execution was very poor in those situations. We did a bad job communicating where the crowded side was, so that the player on the ball knows where to send the ball. And credit to Embiid, he took advantage of it and played a great game. And I think a lot of our poor defensive play or poor communication stemmed from the fact that our offense was not operating the way it should, and I felt like our team got frustrated, and we were not able to carry over our focus to the defensive end very well. But it's a great learning moment for our team, and a lot more games to go.
You obviously mentioned the blocks, and Embiid had 7 of them. Was spending a lot of time in the paint. I guess what would you like to see differently spacing-wise in order to get him out and maybe attack him in different situations?
Yeah, I thought we did a good job of spacing him at times during the game, and then I also just think that the timing of our decisions was a little bit off tonight. When a player like that stands in the paint for the majority of the game, you have to be on time and deliver the ball. I thought we had some opportunities to find guys on kickouts and put him in some tough spots, but he did a good job, and their guys on the ball did a very good job of disrupting us. I mean, Thibault had 5 steals, Tyrese Maxey had 4 steals. Those guys did a very, very good job of being disruptive on the defensive end.
You've talked a lot about operating well in chaos, but can that nip you in the butt every once in a while?
Yeah, there's 82 games. I wish that we were able to be perfect through all 82. Tonight, in the second night of a back-to-back in a tough environment here in Philly, I think we had some moments where we could have really seized control of the game, and we didn't. And sometimes you miss a timely shot, and that's okay. We're always just focused on how we play, how we execute on offense and defense, and some nights the ball just doesn't go in, but I don't think that was the case tonight.
Is there a silver lining at all about how close it was despite what Embiid was doing on the other side?
Yeah, I mean, he had a great game, but he took a lot of the shots. There's only one ball, so I think looking at the final score, 105, it wasn't our best night defensively, but I still think we had a chance to win the game. The silver lining, I think, is that we're always in the game, and our team doesn't quit. And even if we're not playing our best, our guys continue to fight and continue to stick in there. And that's what our team's all about. Is that you may be able to beat us, but you're going to have to beat us. We're not going to just roll over and let you win the game. So I love our team's intensity. I love the way that we continue to find ways to stick in games. And tonight was a tough one.
We talked before the game about Tyrese Maxey a little bit. And I know that Embiid did a lot tonight, but in the first half especially, Maxey was kind of getting where he wanted when he wanted. What would you have liked to have seen better on that?
Yeah, I think it's hard when a player like Embiid's screening. You're worried about Embiid a lot, and Maxey was able to get free. I thought we made him take tough shots. I thought we made him take some long floaters, a lot of pull-up 2-point jump shots. He got a couple good looks from 3 that he didn't knock down, but that's why these guys in the NBA are so good. Is it puts you in a lot of tough spots. We can always do a little bit better job closing the gap and pick and roll and getting into guys' bodies. But I think for the most part, we did a pretty good job making Tyrese take some hard shots tonight.
You guys good?
Yep.
So, thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'll be able to go in there in like 10 seconds.